Welcome to Lesson 8 of Japanese History, Philosophy, and Mythology. This is Professor Tefero from Port St. Lucie, going over today's lesson on the current economic problems of Japan in Asia. And that problem is China. The problem with China is the Belt and Road Initiative. The Belt and Road Initiative is eating into massive market shares of several major Japanese companies. And Chinese companies are trying to step in and take those market shares away. There's no love lost between China and Japan. It's been that way for hundreds of years. And it was only exacerbated by World War II. So there'll be no, little alliance or friendship between Japan and China for the Belt and Road. That's not going to happen. Japan is going to be left on its own to face four possibilities to combat the Belt and Road Initiative. The four choices are increasing their militarism, which they've done from 1 to 2%, but they don't really want to go back to a militaristic form of life. The second option for Japan is to cooperate more with the United States. But that is also another form of militarism, and they don't like that option very much either. The third option is to cooperate with all of the countries in the Asian theater and try and formulate their own Belt and Road, the Japanese Belt and Road. And they have some advantages in that area because they're an island nation and China is not. So they may be able to impact the maritime route, but they're not going to be able to impact the overland, the northern and southern overland routes within China. So China will still dominate in those two areas. The fourth option for Japan to combat China in this scenario is to create alliances with both Asian countries and the EU. Because generally speaking, the United States is not really a big player in Asia, never has been, and in my estimation, never will be, because they just don't have any interest in the Eastern Hemisphere other than military interests and maybe making profits at low production costs. Populations can have factories in Asia for low production costs. Other than that, the United States is not really interested in Asia. All you have to do is look at their educational curricula. It's Eurocentric. Over 90% of American education is Eurocentric. There's very little Asian studies. There's very little study of Eastern history, Eastern philosophy, Eastern religion is less than 10% of the United States curriculum. So what you learn is what you do. And the United States students are learning to deal with the EU and learning British history, and they're learning American history and the Western Hemisphere, and they don't really care about the East unless they can make money with it. But of course, the multinationals in the East are not going to hire any American MBAs if all they know is European history. So until the United States comes around out of their delirium in Asian studies and incorporates some more Asian studies at all levels of their educational structure, the United States will continue to be ignorant and arrogant in the Asian theater operation for economics. It's just the way it is. It's a matter of numbers. So this is Professor Tefero from Port St. Lucie, wishing you all a happy and healthy day, and everyone take care. Bye-bye.